Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 599. Today we have another 13 box of the Breakers Dozen, the Cup Mixer, featuring 23-24 the Cup. We got some 23-24 Clear Cut, 24-25 Clear Cut, 2 Ice, 2 Parker's Champions, Extended and Series 2, 13-14 Series 1 Blaster, 17-18 Series 2 Blaster, 17-18 Series 1 Retail, 22-23 Ice, and another 23-24 Clear Cut in there. So here are your teams. Good luck. Let me move all these to the back. We'll start with the blasters, and then we'll kind of work our way down. I think we'll go like, here, let me just organize this in the way that I want to open it up. This. Yeah, that's correct. All right, we'll start off with the overtime pack, though. We'll ship everything in here. Just a little bonus thrown in. A little bit of a bonus thrown in here. Got a Robert Thomas for the Blues, Josh Dome for Utah, Lane Hudson, Imminent Impact for the Habs, and a Werenski. Hudson out of the gate. I'll take that. And probably not the highest value Hudson, but still fun. If you have the Habs, still a fun card to get. All right. All right, I'm going to unpin the other break here. But yeah, if you're looking for the DuckDuckGo, hey, Drake. If you're looking for the DuckDuckGo for Clear Cut, it is in the Buy Now section. So, all right, let's go. Series 2. Good luck. Let's pull a Marty. Pull a Marty Natchez. There we go. All right. We'll just rip and sack again. Old school. Series 1, Series 2 if you're new. No beeping thing. What beeping thing? Oh, like the, no. Because these were direct to, I think these were direct to us. I'm not sure how it worked, but yeah, no, we don't have the beep thing. I think because Walmart and Target, like retail, normally gets a slightly different SKU, but not sure. Or they have to do it themselves, but yeah, no, nothing here. All right, last pack. Yeah, there's lots of retail in the, or lots of base packs in the old school retail, so let's try and get some cool stuff though. At least it'll be a fun trip down memory lane. Base pack. That's just the Hartnell base. Another base pack. First young gun coming up here. Nick Merkley for the Yotes. For marquee rookie for the Avs, Sam Girard. That's checklist. 10, 11, 12. I believe those are all base. Those are indeed all base. Tage for the Blues on the rookie portraits. Tucker Poolman on the marquee rookie. And Madison Bowie. Man, I had high hopes for Madison Bowie for the Capitals on the young gun, with a canvas of James Neal for Vegas. All right, well, not the best blaster to start us off, but it's funny because if you were to open that around release time, you would have been like, no, not. I don't think it's a variant. They This year they just did some, they just did them without doing that. I'll put it to the side, but I don't think it's a variant, so. But yeah, this Series 2, they did them without them being like a variant for whatever reason. I'll double check after, but I don't think it is, because blasters are also 1 hit per pack, so. And I think that was in the same pack as something. But yeah. Dude, it's the years that they did variants and didn't do variants is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. It's hard to keep up with some of the older variants too because they're not marked. Big Kraken card here. Oh, I know, trust me. Huge Kraken card here. Oh man, I didn't take the Young Guns out. I think this one's a... No, it would have been the pack before this is a Young Gun. So that's a Young Gun. And then the first pack's a Young Gun. There we go. These packs, like you knew where stuff was, you knew where stuff was gonna be in this because it's very consistent. Very consistent where the Young Guns were in a blaster, which was not great, but hey. It's the same thing as today, though, with a lot of products. I mean, look at OPG Platinum this year. You could figure out where the autograph was, what side were the parallels, what side were the numbered cards. So, all right, here we go. 4, 5. That's a Game Center Live. That's recycling. Wayne Gretzky on the old school MVP for the Oilers. That's a nice looking card. The fake autograph, but 2, 3, 4, 5 base pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Duncan Keith on the Shining Stars for Chicago. For canvas of Curtis Glencross. Now that is a guy's name and dude for the Flames. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't think I missed anything in here. I think it's just straight up base. It is straight up base. All right, Young Gun time. Tomas Hertl for the Sharks. The Sharks Eden before we even get to the stuff that they're going to be good in. We'll give Hertl a stand. I know he's not the most valuable guy, but like, come on. He literally made a goalie retire this in his rookie year. How many players can say that? And Michael Latta. That's someone who not a lot of people were hoping for. For the Capitals, though. I don't know why I even top loaded it. Whatever. It's in there. All right. Well, we'll take a Hertl. Hertl's good. Hertl is good. Let's do some parkies. Actually, oh wait, no, we'll do the retail. Duh. There we go. All right. Can I do this? There's a couple guys on store staff that just go like, for the old school retail boxes, they just go like this. Because it gets the job done. Who needs a knife? Especially because there's no sticker. Just get in there and shred it open. Okay, this one's going to have a lot of base packs, but it'll be 8 cards per pack this time. So, hopefully we pull... Let's pull a Brock. I want to see a Brock Besser today. Fritz, yeah. Dude, some people are ruthless. Some people are ruthless. Yeah, cards being in glass, that makes sense. And again, we do have the clear cut stash or pass DuckDuckGo after if people are interested in it. I know I'll bring it up every show, but yeah. It's $140 for a box of clear cut stash or pass style, so probably one of the best prices for it. Here we go. Shining Stars of Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. 4, 5, 6. Young Guns checklist. Hischier and Besser, Vancouver, and the Devils. That'll be a random. Yeah, see, the triple exposures were just, for whatever reason, common this year. Well, we got a Besser. It's not the one you want. Look at BX. Jersey of John Klingberg for the Stars. Remember when he used to get jersey cards in Series 1, Series 2? 5. Jonathan Tace on the portraits for Chicago. 6, 7, 8. Rasmus Anderson for the Flames on the Young Guns. We'll take that. We'll take that. All right, I'm just going to go back through here, make sure I didn't miss anything, because cards are a little bit on the sticky side. And make sure that I didn't miss anything in here. Don't think I did, but yeah, we are all good. Hey, there's Dutch Gretzky. Dan, the only break left for the night is a DuckDuckGo, stash or pass, whatever you want to call it, of clear cut. Granlund of the Marcus variety for the Canucks on the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This will be a Shining Stars. Yep, Jeff Carter for the Kings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ivan Barbashev for the Blues. It's not a bad young gun either. There's some good young guns in this crop. They're not like the top sellers, but they're still quality dudes. 7, 1. JT Miller for the Rangers on the portraits. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. And that break is in the buy now section. It's not in the break section. There we go. We're all good. Yeah. Figure we could have some fun with some clear cut. Figured we could have some fun with some clear cut tonight. Put it at the cheapest prices I possibly could. And if it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, no worries. But it is essentially, you get a box of clear cut for $140 and stash or pass can yield some wild results. Can yield some pretty wild results there. All right, do we have a ceremonial puck drop maybe? Oh, that was a different looking base card. Maybe it's an insert or something. 4. That's a checklist. 7, 8, 1, 2. Jack Roslovich on the Young Guns. That's not a bad one to get either for the Jets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Shining Stars of Sagan. 6. Carlson for the Senators. Sagan is for Dallas there. 6, 7. Evgeny Svechnikov. The worst Svechnikov. For the Detroit Red Wings on that guy. Canvas of Anton Roussel for the Stars. 5, 6, 7, 8. Shining Stars Red of Granlund for the Minnesota Wild. 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hayden Fleury for Carolina on the Young Guns. 7, 8. 1. Maybe it was the portraits that's different. Yeah, the portraits. Okay, price for the Habs. 4, 5, 6. Canvas of Reader for the Yotes, and that is retail. I don't think I missed anything in there. But that should be everything. Whee! Go through all the cards quickly. This stuff sticks out pretty good on the backs, but the fronts were good. Yep, we are all good. All right. Tuck these guys away. Now it's Parker's Champions time. All right, we got one random to do. That guy can go there. There we go. Let's pull an autograph today. Let's pull an autograph from this. Or one of those lenticulars. There we go. All right. Next half here. There we go. Oh, I think we got a blank back. Which are always cool. Unless I just saw a lot of an edge of a card, but that's a little different. Looked a little different. All right, here we go. Those are all just base. McTavish, Natchez, Ducks, Hurricanes. So they're all good. Bouchard, Kadri. That one's fine. That one's fine. Saros for the Predators. Renton for the Avs. None of those for them. Passa on the Adam squad. Evander Kane for the Oilers. None of those guys. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Bennett, Ovechkin for the Capitals. Maybe I was just seeing things. Here, let's go through the back here. Let's make sure that I swear I saw a blank back. But maybe it's just the text was different on the back. I thought it would have been early, but nope, we're all good there. Yeah, these are like very old school. But like fake retro. Dano for the Kings. Will Smith on the silver rookie for the Sharks. Those are all regular backs. Brindley on the rainbow rookie. Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Oh, that's what I might have seen. Artemi Panarin autograph for the Rangers. Panarin autograph for the Rangers, not numbered, but on card. The on card autographs in this set look, I don't know. I dig these. These are pretty cool. But also, what the heck is with that signing space? Like, you have all this. Wilson for the Capitals. That's kind of funny. 4, 5. Ooh, a black. /10. Laugh for the Rangers on the black /10. 1 of 10. Rangers having a nice little box here. Laugh /10. Panarin auto. I'll put that in that. Fiala on the silver. I swear we had a blank, but Marchment with a little bit of a ding corner and Kempe. I swear I saw a blank back, but maybe I'm just seeing things. I'm probably just seeing things at this point. Yeah, I guess I just got just enough of the side where it was like, it looked like it was a blank back, but because it's just a little bit off-white. Yeah. We got a number /10. Good on-card autograph. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's a good box. This is one of those sets where I think they messed up the first year of it, and if they keep it at a short print run, I don't know, man. Like, I guess you could say that about a lot of products, but like if they shrunk the print run of this like in half, I think it would be a lot more popular. You just get more value, right? And products like this should be more like value orientated. All right. Well, here we go. Shake, rattle, and roll of Suzuki. I guess I could check. Were any of these the? I don't know why I put the Stutzel there. Morrow. You wouldn't believe this. First game in Vegas between the Kings. Actually, I guess that's technically a random between the Kings and Rangers. Luke Hughes for the Devils. I will get to that at the end of the break. Markstrom, Olmark. We have Gibson and a McTavish Stars for the Ducks. Double Duck. McAvoy, Del Bel Bellus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got a Kachuk and a Quinn Hughes Stars for the Canucks. And then we have Texier and a Joe Thornton for the Sharks on the Greats. Zegras and a Matvey Michkov rookie for the Flyers. Nice little Michkov rookie. 5, 6. Bunting and a McKinnon Stars for the Avs. 6. Flyers for Sanheim and Kemper for the Kings. All right, that wraps up that box. Not bad. Oh, we have the retro pack to do. Honestly, the retros are the main thing that I think like pulls this product forward. Kings are Azim and Rangers are... Oh, this isn't even a random. Azim has both teams. Cool. That makes that real nice and easy. Haven't seen an autograph in these yet. Letang for the Penguins. Stone for Vegas. Frank Nazar. Draisaitl. Draisaitl is the Parkies. Gumback. And then Zach Dean. I'll put these all there. They're cool enough. They are cool. They're a little bit taller than a regular card too, so it's kind of funny sleeving and top loading them. Yeah, honestly, if they did this set where it's just like those retros, like shrunk the print run of this product in about a half, but kept the retros kind of somewhat similar, I think people would have been all over it. But alas, here we are. All right. It's always nice when there's a random, but the person has both teams, because it just saves me some work, saves everyone a little bit of hassle. Here we go. Let's see if we can top this half. Panarin on-card autograph in the lap to 10 though is honestly a pretty strong box. I do like the on-card autographs. The card feel is actually nice in this set. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know how else to describe it outside of card feel, because they have a good feel. It's that Italian print quality. Just hits different. All right. No jersey card in this half, it looks like, so that's nice. I'm just going to throw them all here for now. Actually, we'll go upside down. Cooley for Utah, Kucherov for the Bolts. Caulfield on the Stars. Lemieux, greats for the Penguins. Close to, yeah, those are rough. Oh, I was going to put these upside down, right. Montembeault and Nazar on the rookie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trocheck, Eklund on the Stars for the Sharks. 5, 6. Carlo Husnadinov. 4, 5, 6. Konechny on the Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Sorokin for the Islanders. 6. Hill, Brad Lambert on the Silver. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jason Robertson for the Stars. Strome for Dallas. I know there's a few people in here going to the card show. I was trying to see if we could pull it off, but I don't think it's possible. Swayman for the Bruins. Merzlikins for Columbus. And then Lundell and a Geeky rookie for the Bolts. That was a pretend Geeky. All right, just do this the easy way. Beige, 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 beige. Lots of beige base, which is just the base. I don't know why they labeled the back beige. But no blank backs, just straight up base cards. Yeah, I wanted to go this year, but man, other things are probably going to be in the way there. So, but I'd be curious to hear how it is. I know there's some people that like it and some people that don't like the getting to the venue part and then parking and stuff like that, just because it's expensive and it eats into your show cost. But oh yeah, and the one thing that I heard last time is that it was a lot of mainly high-end stuff there, but there's probably some bins. It is definitely different. If you've been to the Langley ones, from what I've heard, it's a different vibe, which is fine. Like, it's good to have shows that have the different vibes, but dude, there's been like so many shows every single weekend lately in the Vancouver area. Yeah, the Langley one on Sundays is like one of the best ones to go to, but 80 for ferry, gas, and parking money, yeah. But think of the memories. Gooley Norris. Kempa, this has some scratches on it. And Frank Mahovlich, that's a name you don't hear super often. In card sets, at least. Richter on the Rainbow Greats. And Tuck for the Sabres. Bo Horvat Ekblad. You wouldn't believe Chris Konto scores 4 goals in upset of Blackhawks in Lightning's first ever game. But yeah, that Lindros would be sick. All the ticket pricing is online, I think. For that, and Frederick for the Bruins. I think it's all online for it. Wilson. Kaprizov. I think we have an autograph because there's nothing else sticking out here. We should have an autograph. Panarin. Demko. Here it is. Man, this guy has been haunting us a little bit lately. Charlie Lindgren for the Capitals on the autograph. Unlike Panarin, he actually signed the whole card. But hey, it's an on-card autograph. Can't complain too much. Zibanejad for the Rangers. Philip Deneau for the Kings to 25 on the baby blue. Yeah, they're actually called baby blue. There we go. Vince Dunn for the Kraken. And Svechnikov Dubois to finish that off. All right, and I think we got our numbered card in our autograph, so we won't have a blank back, but sanity double check, because you never know. Sometimes the set throws in a numbered card and a blank back. Sometimes it throws in 2 numbered cards. But it looks pretty good. It's always funny. My first card that I really remember pulling was a Dan Blackburn first round fabrics from 2002-2003 OPG. I bought it at the the Superstore in Mission, I believe is where I got that blaster from. And it was like I would smell the jersey because we got one of the gold parallels. Is that a Guy Lafleur? Yeah, Guy Lafleur. A Michkov. Oh man. Kaprizov on the gold rainbow to 53. It's unfortunately got some like chipping or foiling in the bottom side, but whew. Yeah, that's a little bit on that. Kaprizov to 53 at least. For the Wild, nice little bonus. The Michkov was just a regular, right? Yeah. And then let me get the Serge Savard on the gumback and Eddie. Man, that is a pretty cool card. I will say that is pretty cool looking. So one thing, it's like those. Pretty much the entire thing is like those cards look sick. All right, extended time. Let's pull either an acetate or it's been a while since we pulled an acetate young gun. Pull that or an Ovi. Ooh, this pack's upside down and backwards. Here we go. Dude, that Belfort card is one that you can probably find decently available. I'm sure if Fire Lizard's in here, he can strike a deal with you. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. All right, let's go up a little bit. Sharks are gonna be Eden. Hyman, Lekaramaki, and Cutter Gauthier. I need to move these further down. There we go. Celebrini on the rookie reflections. McDavid, Will Smith on the pros and prospects. We have a Bedard Gold Beehive, Willsby, and a Seamus Casey Dazzlers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Black and white Young Gun Canvas For the San Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini. That is a beauty. Galley. No, Hurdle stays. Macklin just goes in the middle. His is in Series 2. And then a Lekaramaki Young Gun. We actually pulled that one. I don't know if we still have it in shop anymore. I think someone bought it, but Demko for the Canucks. 6, 7, 8. Zellweger, Macklin Future Impact, and Talbot for the Red Wings. Keller Future Impact, Morrissey, and Sanheim for the Flyers. I'm just going to get rid of some of the inserts because it's a pretty big stack and it's going to fall over. Yeah, it's a pretty big year for him, and I mean the entire team, right? The Aquilini lawsuit, the family lawsuit's very interesting. The news came out today about that, so it's even if the Canucks don't have drama on the ice, oh boy, on the ice they got it off the ice this year. You got the brothers suing each other, so. Well, no sleeves. No sleeves. Which is not a good sign, because it means no OV, but who knows. Maverick Lamoureux, $2,999. Sebastian Cossa, Young Guns. At some point, I want to work on the... So, you know how Paolo Aquilini is getting pushed out of the ownership group or wanting to sell his share? Apparently, he's getting pushed out, and the court filings went public today because there's a lawsuit around it now, heading for the Bolts. So, pretty, if you search up Paolo Aquilini, it pops up pretty quickly. Macklin for the Sharks, Eichel, Young Gun Canvas of Nate Klerman. I think that, no, it's not. Seems like a lot of cards without anything. Raymond on the Pink Dazzlers. Grabenkin for the Leafs. And Stanky on the Encore. 8, 9. Brady Kachuk. Igor. And Elias Pettersson. I almost said Lekaramaki, but it is not him. Noah Dobson. Zach Bolduc. And Bobrovsky for the Panthers. On the Outburst, and finishing off the box, we have Lane Hudson, another Macklin Celebrini, and a Zegras Canvas for the Ducks. That was a pretty solid box. 2 good Young Guns, the Celebrini Canvas. Will Smith, Lekaramaki. I'd say Sebastian Cossa is probably up there. Dobish is another big one. But he's come down in price a lot, so. Dobish was the highest selling one at one point, but people kind of smartened up, so. All right. Well, we pulled the Macklin. Let's pull the Will Smith. Yeah, especially because I got Fowler there, and I think he projects to be good. But goalies are always tough, right? They can project to be good and be bad for a while, so. Oh, dude. This year for hockey cards is going to be really interesting because I don't think the rookie crop is as strong depth-wise compared to last year, at least on paper right now. But I think Demidov has a chance to be higher than Celebrini level of sales. I think he's going to end up carrying hard this year. There's some really good rookies, but like, you know, you don't have... I don't think that secondary tier is quite there yet. It'll be good, but not great type of thing, if that makes sense. All right. Outburst of Wilson. Zach LaRue on the Young Guns. Elias Pettersson. Looks good early on. Canvas of Joel Eriksson, Tage Thompson, and Zellweger. I think, yeah, Joel. Capitals on tour. Ponomarev for the Hurricanes on the Young Guns. Willie Styles on the Electricity. Fluorescent Red of whatchamacallit, Liam Ogren for the Wild. Speckle for the Capitals on tour. Ooh La La of Swayman for the Bruins. Tom Wilson, Bang for Your Puck. Jack Thompson for the Sharks. And Dude, Where's Makar? Program of Excellence, Maverick Lamoureux. I believe that is Utah. I don't think he got traded, right? I believe that is Utah. I don't think he was involved in an off-season trade. I'm just double checking here. Still Utah. Still Utah. Igor renewed, and Sam Reinhart on a heater. Yeah, if the Crosby trade happens, it's going to be probably picks and like Demidov is too much because Crosby will just choose where he wants it. It'll be similar to how the Ginla trade went down. All right, second half. Ooh La La Black for the Ducks of Gibson, Eichel, and Philip Forsberg for the Predators on the renewed. Timo Meier, Seamus Casey for the Devils, and Ovechkin for the Capitals. Drake Matheson for the Senators, Miro Heiskanen for the Stars, Mrazek for Chicago. Jason Robertson on the playlist Speckles. Romanov wasn't built in a day for the Sharks. And Jack Hughes for the Devils. Vlasic, Brock Besser, and Dude, Where's Makar? Ovechkin's retiring at the end of this year, I think. I think that's the plan. McDavid on a heater. Joel Blomqvist and a Michkov. That was man, who are our young guns in that? Blomqvist, Romanov, Casey, Jack Thompson, Ponomarev, LaRue. That was a rough crop. Kirill is that's an interesting one. I think he knows he can get more out of Minnesota. And candidly, it's like, do you want to stay in Minnesota? And he's probably just like, I don't care. Nice. Dude, there's going to be so much cap space. With the cap fixed and going up and not a ton of free agents this year, there's actually going to be a lot of cap space. And, like, you're doing a sign and trade with Kaprizov, likely. Because he'd only get... I think he'd only be eligible for 6 years on a max contract. Whereas if you sign and trade, he can get him for 8. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's less time or a different team. Oh, right. We got triangle cards in these. Let's go pack by pack here. It's been a hot minute since I've opened this up. Luke Reichel on the green rookie. Hischier on the ice crystals. I hate those. Slav. Base Slav rookie. Let's go. Brett, we have clear cut as the last thing left. It hasn't filled the past couple times, but it'd be a clear cut stash or pass, duck, go, whatever you want to call it. $140 a box, essentially, is what it works out to. Van Riemsdyk. Jacob Moverar on the Snowflake autograph. Boldy on the rookie for the Wild. But yeah, I mean, like, there's always a price, right? Not the best card, but hey, Kings, you're probably happy. McTavish for the Ducks, Kyrou for the Blues, and Lauko. Juracek on the green rookie, Tyler Tucker on the Premiers to $2.99 for the Blues, Spence. Bushnevich for the Blues, Matthews for the Leafs on the ice crystals, and Caden Gooley for the Habs on the base rookie. Besser, pink of Kemper. I don't think that's numbered. No, it's just the pink. And Ole Lixel for the Flyers. SJ do not have stature. Well, we haven't half of the case left, but Kolachnuk with a Marcus Bjork Ice Crystals rookie for Columbus, Poulin. But no, the next stature, if we do it, will either be Monday or early next week. Marner, orange Fajimo. That pink wasn't numbered, was it? I don't know why. I think I remember the pinks being rare for some reason. Kuzmenko on the rookie for the Canucks. Frozen in green of Swayman. Frozen in ice of Kyle Connor for the Jets. So you can get your mini Winnipeg. Azim. We'll ship that sealed by default, but Korzak for Vegas. Hey, Bill. AW, Mike Blah. Welcome. Sandberg. Eichel on the orange. And Atu Ratu for the Islanders on the base rookie. And then we have a Huberto. Why is this sleeved? Oh, because it's numbered to 99. Michelli for the Yotes. It is numbered to 99. There you go. Seattle hitting big. That's why. Is this a made in Canada product? That's why. That's why. Is it like whatever company they use to do Canada stuff? Oh, it's got a... The sleeve actually is... Like, the card itself is fine. The sleeve is damaged. But yeah, it's the whoever they use to print in Canada. There we go. Let me get this into the sleeve and top loader. There you go. Look at that. The extremely rare Kraken hit. Whoever they use for Canada stuff, they'll put sometimes numbered cards in sleeves. I don't know. It's weird. But whatever. Timo Meier for San Jose. And Braden Tracy for the Ducks to $12.99. Wyatt Johnston on the base rookie for the Stars. I don't think those are worth anything, but whatever. All right, 5 boxes to go here. Let's go. Who do we want to see from Ice? I want to see a Lane Hudson out of 249 because for whatever reason, he's not an out of 99 rookie in the set. Okay, this we're ripping stacking because there's no weird die cuts that I don't have to worry about falling out. Red auto out of 5. I mean, that'd be sick. Exquisite patch auto would also be nice. Oh, this is a rip card. You can tell because you can just feel it shake a little bit. Which means this is probably exquisite. No, it's not. Normally that's exquisite after a rip card. Ooh, we have an SP Ice. Dude, if we hit a shield out of Ice, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to reevaluate my life. All right. Declan Carlisle. Zach Dean for the Blues. 2 of 799. Colin, look at this photograph for the Sharks. DeBrincat. LaRue for the Predators. 399. Jack Thompson. Bo Horvat. Joshua Waugh. We do all of our boxes that are posted. We'll rip open to $6.99. Romanov for the Sharks. Beniers for the Kraken. If you're looking for clear cut, we are going to try and do that stash or pass draft. Riley Smith for the Rangers. The Rangers on the Riley Smith. So we're going to try and do that. Doan for Utah. Rasmus Dahlin. Maverick Bork, rookie to 99. Bork to 99. Bork. Devin Cooley, that's for the Flams. Leo Carlson, Romanov for the Sharks, and I think this is the highest level of spice. Yeah, Fire Spice of Pedersen. Sorry, SP Ice. And a Refi for the Leafs. And then I just put the stuff on decoys. Yeah, I mean, hey. It's random inside of random. Yo, dog, I heard you like opening up cards. So we made it so you could open up a card when you open up your card. It's the Pimp My Ride card. Yeah, almost jersey on the Bork. Bork. I think we'll probably have a jersey in this box, would be my guess. Yeah. Unfortunate. Jackson Blake. Bjorkstrand for the Kraken. Akil Thomas for the Kings. At least it's a rookie jersey. Heiskanen, McKinnon. Lane Hudson base rookie. Green of Colangelo into a Zach Bolduc. Ice Premier's jersey. These at least look cool for the Blues. Clark for the Devils. Tuck and Demko. Kovalenko. Scott Morrow. Connor Bedard on the articulates. I don't know if that's worth anything. I don't think so, but Jack St. Ivany. Gensel for the Bolt. Malatesta for the Blue Jackets. And a Del Bell Blues for the Blue Jackets. All right, final box before we get into the real quick rips, and then or as some of us like to call it, DGen hour, because it's clear cut on the cup, which are your Boomer Bust boys. There we go. All right, let's try. I mean, it won't be hard to beat that box, but let's try and beat that box. Let's try and beat that box. Here we go. Doughty for the Kings, Boldy for the Wild, Lambert for the Jets. We got Ishakov, Sam Bennett for the Panthers, Husnadinov for the Wild, Vetrano Morelli, Ducks Vegas, Kyle McLean for the Islanders, Sligert Barzell, Chicago Islanders, Brad Nadeau for the Hurricanes, Raymond Kucherov, Red Wings Bolts, Gonsalves on the Tampa Bay rookie, Brisson, jersey of Gavin Brindley for Columbus. I like him. And Del Mastro on the rookie for Chicago, but probably not a good sign. All those rookie materials are a little bit harder to pull this year. Again, Ice is another set that they could shrink in half, and I think everyone would enjoy it more. Because, like, I don't know how many people are excited about opening up the green and purple parallels, if I'm being honest. I think no one actually, like, cares about them. We do have an exquisite on the back, I think. There's something weird, at least, there. I don't know. There is something funky at the back. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Wall set to $3.99 for the Wild. Stanky. Troy Terry. Trevor Moore on the Articulates to 25. We'll take it for the Kings. Probably, like, legitimately the worst guy to get on that set, but hey. It's a card to 25. You know, gotta kind of take your wins when you can get them. Maverick Bork. Kadri. SP Ice of Stanky for the Stars. That's like the second level. Ogren for the Wild. Crozier. Helga Grons for the Flyers to $9.99. Zachary Bolduc. We have another base rookie chance. Svetch on the green. Zach Bolduc. Let's go. Blues are eating in this. To $4.99. It's actually tough to get a $4.99 base guy. Chibrikov. Dobson for the Islanders. Exquisite of Josh Doan for Utah. And Sub-Zero of Matt Rempe to $4.99 for the Rangers. And a Joshua Wall. That was an extra bonus hit there for the Habs. Joshua Wall. Still one of the most fun names to say. Although Husnadinov's up there. Alrighty. Let's do some 24-25 clear cut, even though I think it is going to outperform 23-24. Actually, I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I'm just going to shrink down the insert stack because we don't have any lesser inserts left here, so might as well make some space here. All right. 24-25 clear cut. Let's see what we're going to get. All right, I'm going to close my eyes like I normally do, and I'll count to 10. And I'll look at chat. I saw no chat reactions. Oh, yeah. Ponamero for the Hurricanes. I mean, look, if you have Carolina, you're happy. It's never a good sign when the chat is dead quiet after a box of clear cut. Oh, it smells like pumpkin cinnamon buns. Let's go. I'm having dessert later. All right. Hopefully this is better. Perron for the Red Wings. I mean, it's better. It's better. It's better. It ain't good, but it's better. Those sucked. Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what? For what we've got, the Macklin's nice. Again, the tin's like most of the cost in the break anyways. If I'm being honest, I think the price of everything probably was less than what the break went for, but yeah, it's 13 boxes, but again, it's like some lower end stuff mixed in just to kind of like throw some dice rolls out there. Like if it's 13 boxes with Premier and Ultimate, it'd be a different story. Right? But we got some nice stuff, but like, yeah. It's been a little quiet. Dude, someone at the local recycling place, if they knew hockey cards, probably would have been like, it's probably just like, how the heck does this person open up this much of the cup? That goes. That's empty. Here we go. That seemed to shake a little bit when I tipped it upside down. Maybe we'll get the Bedard tin. I can confirm no Bedard tin. Rookie first or last? Rookie patch auto first or last? Last? All right. We'll go top to bottom. Actually, we'll go top patch, bottom, second from bottom, middle. All right. For the Islanders, Sorokin. We'll go to the bottom. Owen Beck for the Habs on the plate. That's not a horrible start. Obviously not what you want to see, but like could be worse. We're going to the back again. All right. For the Red Wings, Marco Casper, rookie foundations to 99. Oh, this is a tough one. I think we're going to go back one. Ooh, for the Oilers, Grant Fuhr exquisite auto to 25. That's actually pretty sick. It's better than what we've been pulling out of this, so... And I called the audible because I think this is pretty cool. Yeah, Logan Cooley, NHL Collection, rookie patch auto 35. Gobra. Man, I think Gobra, you cleaned this up. That's a nice card. That helps. How many tins are left from this case? It's either 4 or 3. This was one that was already open, like when we got it in to get SKUs and stuff from it. So... I don't know how much of it is a complete case, so, but. There we go. Well, it's a Chicago patch autograph. That is the brownest patch I have ever seen. The case is also pretty scratched up, so just as a heads up. But yeah, Luke Phillip. Doctor, I do not have any full tins here, so. I do not have full tins here, so unfortunately not. They're at our store. And they're like kind of just in the back set aside for breaks, so. But, all right. Well, I mean, that is a break. I mean, the Cooley's at least a nice card. The Fuhr's cool. Honestly, the Fuhr would probably be the second best card we've pulled from the last 3 cup tins, which is wild to think about. But yeah, we got one random to do. And then we have clear cut. If people want to have some fun tonight, do a little bit of a spicy rip, we can do a clear cut stasher pass. So let me get the random set up. I'll just pin, or I guess if people are interested in clear cut, like let me know. Again, we need 15 for that to fill. Rin.org. My wife just sent me a text message saying that patch is literally poo. And like, yeah, it is. It's literally just brown. All right, the big random for the Besser Hishier. Once. Let me move this over. Twice. Third time. Vancouver. Well, Vancouver kind of gets their Besser, so. All right. You know what? I was saving this for when a break was bad. Where'd it go? If I can find it. I don't know where I put it. Uh-oh, where did I put it? Hang on one second. I want to find something before we do the recap. I need to find something before we get to the recap. It's not over here. It's not under here. It's not in there. Give me like 2 minutes here. It's not there. Did I stick it on top of there? No, I didn't stick it there. Where'd it go? Here I am, I've reorganized my entire office yesterday for the purpose of being able to find this stupid thing, and I can't find it. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute. Did I put it up in here? No, it's not over there. It's not down there. It's not there. It's not in there. It's not there. I don't know where it is. I swear it was on my desk. Alright. Thanks, Irrational. Yeah. We will probably be live a couple days, potentially early in the week, but give me a minute here. Sorry, folks. I had something for this, but I don't know where it went to. It's not in there. It's not those, but those could do. Where the heck did it go? Alright, well. It's not over there. Is it there? Ah, it's here. Alright. Found it. We had a box of clear cut get really damaged. So I was kind of saving it for when we had our next bad break. So let's just do an extra box here for this break. So again, it was pretty damaged. There's didn't really want to include it in anything because of that, and you know, you can't really sell it, so good luck. A little bit of an extra. Here we go. All right, that's actually kind of sick. Mike Gartner on the Power Skaters to 35 for Washington. So Washington, get a nice little extra hit there. So, yeah. That's what I was looking for. It was just under a bag. All right, now we can do the recap because, you know, why not? So the Young Gun checklist went to the Canucks, Hurdle Young Guns. The Fear auto is pretty cool. Casper to 99. Beck, 1 of 1 plate. Over RA, that's kind of eh. Lamoureux, Program of Excellent. Casa, Young Gun. Lekaramaki, Young Gun. Kaprizov to 53. Denoda, 25. Lindgren for the Capitals. Laugh to 10. Barbashev, Anderson. Michael Latta, Young Guns. Articulates of Trevor Moore to 25. Maverick Bork to 99. The huge hit of the break. You can barely see the serial number on this, man. Burakovsky to 99. It is 91 of 99. Hudson Instant Impact. We just got this from that damage box. Gardner to 35. Perron. Ponomarov, Luke Phillip, RPA, with the brownest patch you'll ever see. Panarin autograph. I'm going to put the Macklin in first, because the Logan Cooley patch auto is cool, but it's not true rookie. And yeah, black and white Macklin Celebrini Young Gun canvas to end things off. So that is the break.